Good morning, everyone. So, as you see the scenery, as always, my son beside me if you hear any noise, whatnot. I think it's been like a couple of days since I actually did a video, but they just posted. It took a couple of days for videos to actually upload. It is not so much that I have like a direct message about anything. It's just a process that is going on. So, as I stated that, my reality and my spirit kind of separate, but they, my spirit can chime in at certain points for certain things. So, just to give you an update, yesterday I took my son outside. Well, the past 3 days, I took my son outside to play in the snow. We actually did 2 snowmans, a little one in the front yard and a big one in the backyard. But yesterday we was outside and we was playing in the snow, and it was cloudy. It was, the clouds, but where I was sitting at, the sun was peeking out directly where I was at. So, I had a conversation with the Most High. The angels, everybody had conversations. So, due to that conversation, I was able to start seeing colors. So even though I was staring at the sun, and if you stare at the sun, it's like a bright yellow color or whatever like that. But what happened was when the clouds kind of went over it, it turned purple. The clouds ended up turning purple. And to the point that when I was doing something on my phone, the letters that was on my phone was changing colors as well. So you know how like the letters on your phone is black? They was actually starting to change colors. So it's now I'm at that point where I elevated to the point. So you see how like this looks? That's how it was looking in the sky. It was purple, but it looked like this. But with the sun, like when I was looking at the sun, that's what it looked like. So it's something. It's amazing. I know right now it don't sound like it, but it is. This journey, the more I'm learning about myself, has been not so much a super emotional roller coaster. It's like if I had to compare a roller coaster, it feel like a little kiddie roller coaster because I can control how my emotions affect me. But I know that the old me, it would have been one of huge roller coasters. I'm gonna just say this. It's sad, to be in this position sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the videos I post. I enjoy, sending positive energy out here in the world. I love it. I love that part. I even saw, oh my God, y'all. My energy is so powerful. Like I said, I'm learning more about myself, all right? My energy is so powerful now that when I watch some of y'all talking and doing y'all videos, I see my light through you. Where y'all know how I done the videos and how like I put my hand in front of my face and it gets dark and I move my hand out and it gets light. Or if I turn my head now, when I'm in this type of lighting, you can't really see it that well. But in times like if I turn my head, the screen will go dim, and then when I turn back, it get a little bit lighter type thing. Yeah, it's crazy that whenever y'all listen to my voice for direction and y'all in high energy, man, y'all do the same thing. Y'all do the same exact thing. I'm watching y'all, and matter of fact, one person I saw, she was like in a dim light. It was dark, like a little bit darker than this. And she was talking, and I'm looking at her, and I watch these people videos, like certain ones I watch, and I'm looking, I'm like, hold up, I ain't never seen that before. Literally, the girl, every time she turn her head, it goes dark, and she turn back, it goes light. But when she talking, when that's happening, she's speaking something I told her to say. It's like say for example, I did a post about, I don't have no OnlyFans accounts and stuff like that. And like if y'all see anything where it looks like I'm in, you know, a compromising position type thing, that's not me. That's where they doing like the face stuff, you know, the AI stuff or whatever to make it look like me, because they trying to put, you know, put bad energy on my name, because they want me to fail at what I'm doing. And so it was this lady. I just posted a video and then put on a post, a regular post, and said something about it. And literally, like an hour later, the lady had put a video up there, and I think her video was like 5 hours long. I don't know. I meant 5 hours prior, but by the time I saw it, it was right after I did the video. And I'm looking, and then she stops. And she's like, her video's about stalkers. And she's like, yeah, these people, they try to find this stuff in your background and this, and that. And they try to make you look like you out here having these OnlyFans accounts. And I'm like, what? It still shocks me, y'all. I'm like, this is literally what I just was talking about. Kind of like saying some stuff like, and when she said it, she sounded exactly like me. It's like multiple videos that I've done. It's like those words was combined together, and she did the video, and her face, she was starting to sound like me. And it was like the screen was going from dark to light. Every time she turned her head, it go dark, and then turn back, it go light. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. It's like, I'm not here to control anybody. That's not it. It just lets me know that when you listen to me, that you get that light reflects through you when you in a higher vibration. And it's amazing how I can see certain things and stuff. It's like, for me to be this is one thing, but for me to see it is another. And I'm having a moment. It's crazy because think about how back in time, so I'm just finding out who I am after like I had little its and bits and stuff throughout century in the spirit, but for it to chime into my reality, this is my first time where my reality knows who I am. My spirit could know, but okay, I'm gonna say it like this. We are all vessels, okay? Vessels. Excuse me. So we all have a spirit that's inside of us from God, all right? And then you have your mother and your dad, your biological reality parents, and that's how you create the form. Now, with that spirit that's inside of you, that spirit can also dictate how you look at yourself. Because, oh my God, it's coming to me. All right, so this is what goes on. The more you chime into who your spirit is, you're going to start looking like who you truly supposed to look like. Okay? On the reality side, yes, you look like your mama and your daddy. But the more you chime into that spirit and know who your true spirit is, you become what is on the inside. And it reflects on the outside. I hope that makes sense. Excuse me. So you have two missions in this world, a reality mission and a spiritual mission. Okay, you have two missions in this world. And what happens is, some people, they will focus on that spirit and then it will become their reality. Some people focus on the reality and forget the spirit. So, when I was saying that this is the first time my spirit actually become my reality, is because through centuries, you have to have a vessel that's willing to accept the mission. That you have to have a vessel that's willing to accept the mission. And what that means is, alright, I'm going to try to explain the best way I can. So, say for example, y'all see that I'm putting a lot of information about the way the world is and stuff. Stuff that people normally get killed for. Okay, they go missing or something happens physically to them, still kill and destroy. That what normally happens to them. So when it comes to that's my son, he's stretching. So when it comes to this reality world, a lot of people know information about corrupt stuff, but they'll start the process, but they never finish the process because they either get taken out, missing, or they lose everything and they say, I give up, I don't want to do it because there's so much going on, or they look at the family getting hurt and all of that. So a lot of people don't complete the mission. Look at like Martin Luther King and stuff like that. Okay, people get those. That's what happened. The mission never get completed. So the spirit never gets to fully come through like it's supposed to. Okay, because the mission has to be completed. So for me, this is the first time in centuries that someone allowed spirit to take over and do what it needs to do. Okay, I came in alignment with my spirit. The energy of who my reality is aligned with who my spirit was or is. And that's why I'm able to do what I'm doing. That's literally it. It's because I truly believe in God and my reality formed that much that my spirit was able to take over. Not take over, but to align with me. So it's not so much that it's taking over who I am. It's in alignment with who I am. So when it comes to these videos and I'm able to see these things, I'm amazed because long time ago, so when the whole thing about the cross, there was no technology back then. So you see things, but you wasn't sure if you saw things. It's like a plague on your mind. It's like you believed it, but you wasn't sure about it. So it messed with me mentally. It caused a lot of confusions because it was like, is this a magic trick or is this really real? Think about when y'all look at different, the one that been popping up on my phone, Houdini. Think about how Houdini was. He was so amazing at what he did that you couldn't tell if it was real or if it was fake. That's how it was back in the day. Without technology and things like that, it made, I'm just let y'all know while I'm talking, my memory is coming back as I talk. Okay, so it made me go crazy because I couldn't tell what was real and what was fake because there was no technology back then. There was nothing to prove for me to go back and be like, did that really happen? Did I really do that? Did I really do that? I think I did that. I'm not sure if I did that or am I seeing things? And that's how others was able to play on my emotions and play on my energy because it was hard for me to accept it because look at the type of personality I have. I'm a humble person, okay? I'm very humble. I'm confident in whatever I do. However, I'm so humbling compared to a person that's a thief. They'll run on that all day. They will accept that all day, be like, yep, and just go off. But I was so humbling that, oh my God. See them in life. If you heard that, excuse my child. Y'all do it too, so don't even judge. And I'm not stopping this. But, because of who I was, it was like I was a type that shared. You know, I share. So I couldn't believe a lot. So I just, it's hard to explain some things. But anyway, let me come back. It's just a blessing to be able to actually now have videos so I can see the things and be able to go back and play these things and be like, wow, see the anointing that's not just on my life, but on your life. To see the blessings that is placed on not just my life, on your life. To see, you know, how amazing it is to understand what the love of God truly feels like. You know, and what it truly means. So that's really what I'm trying to explain. I know sometimes my stuff is everywhere or whatever, but bear with me. You know, I'm not that part. I'm not perfect. Okay? I'm not perfect. I got my days, y'all. I have my days where things ain't always like the most perfect situation or whatever. There's times I make posts and I say things and take them down just like anybody else. I have same mishaps just like everybody else. It's just where I'm just very humble with the process that I go through and realize that that's the beauty in That's the perfection, and the imperfection is acknowledging that I'm not that I'm not perfect. That's what makes it perfect, to understand that I'm not perfect. And once we are in this world and realize that's the beauty in it, because if what is perfect, y'all? What? Please, somebody tell me. When you look at perfect, what do perfect truly look like? Where everybody in the world said that's perfect. Please let me know. Please let me know. And this is serious. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. Please let me know, where do we get the word perfect from? Meaning, how can everything look different? Okay. That's the beauty. Everything looks different. That's what perfection is. But what I'm saying is, why is it that when we look at differences, we look at that as ugly? And then when we look at something like this jacket, okay, this hoodie, I wear it all the time, right? In the world, somebody could say, y'all could say, this is perfection. But everybody look the goddamn same. How is that perfection? How can something that everybody look like, so if everybody in the world, everybody buy a hoodie, right? We all buy the same hoodie. Now we perfect? How is that possible? Perfection is in the uniqueness. The perfection is knowing that we are different. That is the true perfection. As Jay say, wabi sabi. Yes, I brought it up. I can't sit back and karami. Excuse me. But it's the name. I'm not the best at names, okay? I'm going to tell y'all right now when it comes to names in this world. And when my full spirit comes in, I don't know if I'm going to still remember your names like that. There's too many of y'all. So if I give y'all nicknames, do not take it as a disrespect, okay? That's my special thing for you, all right? I used to do it when I was in college. I gave out, yes, and I changed the subject real quick, but when I was in college, I had gave out nicknames of people, to the point everybody started calling these people by the nicknames. Okay, it wasn't no bad nicknames, it was good nicknames. So if I give you a nickname, please don't take it as disrespect. That's how I can remember, because I look at you, see something about you, and then I put a name to that, and that's how I can remember you when I see you, because I'm a visual, okay? But back to the subject, wabi sabi, okay? Wabi sabi. That's what perfection looks like. Not everybody looking the same. So excuse me. So that's the thing about it. In this world, we have came up to this point where we feel like everybody have to look the same, sound the same, act the same. That's like living the same day over and over again. It's boring. We are in this world now. When you look at the world, I'm going to just say reality, but okay, my spirit. The cara seria the cara, suruko pereca seria que era purera. The cara suruko seria the cara, puracari sikire seria the cara tu core, the cara seria. All right now. All right. So it's crazy. We're going to look at reality TV and as reality. And we're going to look at, when you turn the TV off and you walk outside, that's the spirit world. We're going to look at it like that. Due to reality TV, reality has made it where everybody look alike. Everybody, all y'all look alike. It's so many copies on the copies of the copies. It's like y'all just copyrighted. Like y'all been plagiarizing the whole entire time. And then the crazy thing is y'all keep having these bad grades on these daggone papers, but you go back and say, you know what, I still want it. And the thing about it is, and this goes for everyone, even down to the way y'all communicate, it's to the point that you can't, everybody's starting to sound alike. What I mean by sound alike, even certain roles y'all take, even certain conversations y'all have, it's like if I close my eyes, it's like I know who, it's like I would know who you are, but then I'm gonna be like, that also sound like such and such too, and it sounded like that other person as well. Dad, they all sound just alike. You know, there's no uniqueness in who you are anymore, because life has changed so much. Like, think back in the day, like the old time of TV shows, how like we won't go from one end to another, like Family Matters, Good Times, what is it, Different Strokes, okay, the title's rolling in my head, the Cosby Show, what is it, I'm gonna even say this one, it's popping in my head. I used to watch it despite the situation at the end in real life. But even Seventh Heaven, that I used to love watching that one as a kid. Full House, Step by Step, who else? And like these shows I used to watch. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What else? I said that one. Yeah, so that was something different then compared to now. And there's a lot more shows. But those are ones that's popping in my head right now. Okay? So this is the thing. Back in the day when we watched stuff, we used to could watch it and generally laugh at it. We can accept it. We can acknowledge it. We could understand it. We could resonate with it. Think about movies back in the day. How movies was back in the day, where you felt like you was a part of the scene. You felt like you was in it. Don't matter how the 3D, 4D type look, it just made you feel amazing, like watching these things and how they created. It was the authenticity, excuse my words, in it. It made you feel like this resonate with home. Now we got the fake claps, and then that's another. And there was like shows like Rock and stuff like that back in the day. They was live. Literally live, able to do what they was doing live without, any problems. And I still watch that show to this day, just to let y'all know. But yeah, so it's like everything now is so fake, but y'all call it perfection. Y'all got, like I said, y'all got the fake laughs where it's like, daggone, y'all click that laugh button so much to the point it's like, it ain't even that funny. It's like, y'all know it's not that funny. Because y'all, every 5 seconds, ha 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 ha. Where was the punchline at? Where was the funniness at? Is the authenticity at? Where is it at? Because it's like, even the jokes are fake, but you want to know why the jokes are fake? Because y'all looked at perfection so much that this world, you can't even have a real conversation, or you're going to get sued or get dismissed, or you're going to lose your career or blackball, because this world is so sensitive. That's the difference from back in the day. Back in the day, people had a backbone. Back in the day, they knew the struggle. Back in the day, they knew the hustle. Back in the day, they knew what it took to be a strong man and a strong woman. And it wasn't a thing of taken away from either or. Strong families. Strong families, raising kids with strong morals, strong standards, strong boundaries. And they still was living with those same situations we deal with today, but they wasn't scared to attack certain things. They wasn't scared to acknowledge certain things. Even if it hurt, they would talk about these topics. But the thing about it is, they was direct about the topic, so you didn't have to hear about it in every single storyline. Now, y'all bring it up like it's water. It's just like, here, take that. Like, y'all just bring it up like it's water. Like, Dad, hold on. Y'all bring these topics up, but y'all really ain't talking about them. You just throwing it out there. Subliminals. There's no real authentic energy in none of y'all stuff these days. The only one that I've seen, which is more reality, like, now I'm talking about this time, like when you turn on TV now, Miss Pat. Yeah, like, that's funny. You don't even need any clappings or nothing. I don't even think y'all even got that in your storyline. Like, every character is on point. And y'all talk about all the things that goes on in the world. And the thing about it is, what I love so much, is about to bring it to, I don't know if I'm feeling your energy or it's mine. So, your first 2 seasons I got to see, and then I wasn't able to see, I think you got a third one. But even your first 2 seasons, when they came out, I watched them over and over again, just let you know. I don't care how much you're behind cursed. It was your authentic, it was just you telling your story as your story was being told, and I could feel it and I could understand it. And it's like watching how you talk, you're being real, because that's how we talk sometimes. And it was okay. The way you still love, and the way you still joked with your kids, and they understood the jokes and they didn't take it offense, compared to a lot of these other TV shows. Say what you say in those other TV shows, and they will have the kids over there crying and acting like they need to go to CPS. It's crazy. You truly show what the spirit of what the real world look like. You're taking what reality, the true reality, which I call the spirit world, when you walk out the door, you took that and you owned it. You didn't confine to what they read, this fake reality stuff on TV is. And I applaud you for that. Don't let any of these people take that away from you. Every character is amazing. Every single one of them. Don't let them take that from you. Do you understand? I don't care if I have to create my own production just to make sure you do what the heck you want to do. I will do that. That's how amazing. I can feel your spirit. And I didn't even post this video. I would do that just for you, because that's real. And I'm not saying for other people to come in and be like, we need to copy that. Nah, don't do that, because that is unique to who she is. That's the perfection in her situation, because it's unique. And for people, and I'm gonna say this, for the people in the world that feel some type of way about cursing and all of this and that, yes, cursing is not the best. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But at the end of the day, y'all be missing out on some amazing people, because y'all in this high society, holier than thou mindset, and y'all miss out on some good information, because there's a lesson in everything. You got to pay attention. Another TV show, what is the name? Oh my God, why am I forgetting the name? But Kim Fields you in it, and Mike Epps. Now I ain't gonna lie, Mike, I be want to pop you upside the head as your character, but I still love it because it's true facts. It's literally what people go through. And Kim, boy, it was one episode when you said you was going on strike. I felt that moment, and I felt, if not mistaken, I had that moment with my kids for a day. I felt it. It's just like you're doing everything and life just hitting you. You're trying to just do what's right. You got all this crazy stuff going on and you just want to say, I need a day. I'm going straight. Y'all figure it out. Y'all got daggone selves. Okay, I think I did it for a day. But my kids, they old enough, they could fix the food for the stuff and the little ones. So it wasn't like I was hurting anybody. But the realness in it, that's what we need. Genuine emotions and feelings. Not this, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me figure out. Sweetie ain't got time for that, sweetie. If you cannot be the part, get out the scene. Get out of the scene. We don't need fakeness. We need authentic emotions. Someone that actually been through something and they can really bring it to the screen, because a story that either being read in a book or watched on camera can still heal a spirit that's looking for answers. But when y'all do this fake stuff, y'all cause confusion. Y'all cause confusion. When we look at these reality shows, and when I say reality show, I want to let me go back. When I talk about like the like whatever we see on TV, so either reality shows or even these regular TV shows and movies and stuff like that. I'm talking about anything you see on the TV, because that's what y'all call reality. Even if it ain't reality, y'all call it reality, because even the reality shows are sketched. They scripted. They're not even real. They're not real because people don't show their true emotions and feelings. No. Let me go back. Oh, excuse me. My thing just hit my arm. Hold on a second. Even when it comes to so-called reality shows, they're scripted. Y'all throw confusion in it. So when I mean confusing, y'all set up fake noise, fake news, go with that scene, and then forget it's causing... that fake information is causing real issues in your real life. That's the crazy thing. Y'all will go in, and what y'all do? Alright, so say for example, there's a friend. A friend told you some information, right? It's supposed to be private between you and that person. They say they don't like someone. They explain why they don't like that person. What you do? The leader of the group, it's always the leader. Okay, it's always a leader. Now there's two types of leaders in these things. It's always one that you already know that they show their true hand and they try to hide it, but you can't really see. I mean, you can tell they hiding that hand. So they present one hand and hiding the other. You can tell who that one is. But then it's always that other one, the boss of them all, that sit back and act like they so innocent, but they the ones that telling y'all how to do the parts. Just to let you know, I see it. Ain't it amazing? But then when it comes out, y'all looking at it as, oh, this publicity. Now people gonna watch our show because we got all this drama. We got all of this mess. But then when the camera's off, you have to realize you got to clean up the mess you created. How many of y'all lose relationships, lose family, lose friendships, lose yourself in the process to create a fake reality to get $1 to say that you done something? Now you hollering. Why we cannot just be ourselves and just like be yourselves, but you scared that you're going to lose your show? But the crazy thing, in the world we in, there are so many people wishing that y'all would shut the hell up. Excuse me. Just be yourselves. Be yourselves. But guess what? You know what y'all doing? Y'all telling the world y'all boring as hell in real life. You know that? That's all y'all doing. Because we've been watching these shows for so long that we can tell that it's so fake. You're so fake that y'all had, even in your fakeness, you're born. Okay, I'm going to be real. I have to look at a lot of this stuff because it's part of my journey. You know, I got to get material to be able to talk about. You understand? I'm a little comedian on the low. I don't try to just come out naturally. So I need something to make people laugh sometimes. So I'm just say this. Y'all telling the world how boring y'all are. All y'all can do is fight. All y'all can do is fuss. All y'all can do is throw what style and this and that out at each other. That y'all ain't got no information in y'all domes. Cause y'all can't talk about nothing else. It's the same script, just a different day. It's like checkers. Y'all just keep moving the pieces. That's it. You take one out, you add a new one in, they act the same way. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. All y'all do is fuss with each other. That's it. And all y'all doing is showing the world that this is all we know. This is how far our brain go. This is the most we can provide to y'all, because we don't like our lives that much that we have to fake a life. And even with the fake life, it ain't even working for us. Why we can't be authentic? Show people really how you came up in this game. Show people how you really supposed to be with your family when you are handling all these different types of things on your plate, and that you can still be a parent. You understand? Or you can still be a wife or a husband. Why we can't talk about that? Why is it that we always got to talk about fighting, or who stole this, who stole that? She thinks she's cute. They think they cute. Ooh, that person's ugly. This one ugly. But then the next 5 seconds, hey girl, how you doing? You good? Like, why y'all think that's perfection? Just because you put makeup on, just because you get dolled up, y'all think that y'all cute, but y'all look like puppets in a play. And y'all playing yourselves. Ooh, that was deep. I'm going to put that on a shirt. Y'all can't be taking my taglines. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. But that's literally how it goes. This world has made a fake narrative for so long that y'all don't know what's real anymore. Like when you walk out the door, everybody looks different than what y'all show on TV. Why we cannot bring the truth and put it out there and let us sit there and judge that? Let us be able to accept that. You know, I'm gonna just I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna roll back on about myself real quick. Excuse me. In my journey, to know that the reason why I have been targeted for so long is because my spirit is one, and technically the beauty of me is the other. Okay? This is not my true look. This is not my true... It is, but it's not at the same time. Because of the spells that was put on my life, my look is altered. Okay? The way I look is altered. My body is altered. There have been points in my life where I was able to get myself back to who I used to be. Like, if you look at old pictures of me, I had a shape and all. Like, it was natural. And I didn't have to do a lot to get it. I'll be honest, I really didn't. All I had to do was just walk, and I would have a Coke bottle shape. Everything where it needed to be, the way it needed to look to me, or the way the world look at things. Face-wise, I never was like the type that had to have makeup and stuff like that. I always had smooth skin and everything. When I was younger, I used to have super long, thick, super long hair. Like my hair used to go down to almost to the middle of my back when I was a kid. But due to spells that, it broke off because of that. And to realize that the reason why people did what they did to me, because I'm supposed to look like perfection. I'm supposed to be perfection because of my spirit on the inside, my light on the out, my spirit with the light, the look and everything. I'm supposed to be perfection. And that's why I was targeted all these centuries. That's why in this world, That's why they trying to get y'all to be that. They want y'all to be me. That's it. They want y'all to be me. This whole perfection thing. But I think trying to be perfection is boring. It's like sometimes standing out ain't always fun. Being the thing in the middle, it's like wherever you go, it's like everybody attracted to you. Either attracted to you for the good of you or the bad of you, but everybody's attracted to you. It brings me to the point of realizing that in this journey, I don't like what has happened to me all these centuries, but it was kind of, despite that, the heartache and the pain that I had to go through, it was nice to know that I wasn't seen. But it's crazy that even though I wasn't seen, I was seen. To know that even though I was the type of person that let everybody else go in front of me, go ahead. You can have a spotlight. Go ahead. You can get the attention. Go ahead. I'll give you the ideas. Take the information. Go right ahead. Do it. I don't care. I know in my heart that what I did, that's all that matters to me. That's a personality I always had. Go right ahead. And people took advantage of that, and they started loving that light. But then they still really wanted to know, why is it I'm in the light and she's still getting attention? And it's crazy. Even in my worst days, I still get attention. Even when y'all put the worst of the worst spells on me, I still got attention. Like, if y'all, because you know y'all nosy behinds, y'all go look at my pictures. I have so many pictures that I look depressed in. I've gained so much weight. I was almost 400 pounds, y'all. Almost 400 pounds. There was a time that I went to an African shop. Oh my God, they put roots on me. It was a spell. I had went to an African shop, random African shop one day to get my hair braided, right? And they braided my hair. Later on that day, I had to cut all my hair off. When I say cut all my hair off, I had went bald. Like a brush cut, like a dude, I had to cut it all off because it felt like somebody put ants in my scalp. Not on top of my head, but inside my head. And nothing, I couldn't put a wig on, I couldn't put a hat on, I couldn't do nothing. And I still had to go to work. Still had to go to work. And I couldn't cover my head because it was so sensitive. Like just the air touching my scalp, it felt like if I had bugs crawling over me. That's how bad it was. And I had to cut all my hair off and then walk out into the world like it was a regular day. But I owned up to it. It was like, it is what it is. It was weird. It was weird. And that moment supposed to have broke me. But I owned up to it. I said, you know what? It is what it is. I can't change it. I can't stop it. This is who I am now. You know? And I still had attention even when I looked like that. I had like little... I still had attention from people. And it proves to this world that either you can get attention from just because somebody look at you on the outside, or you can get attention because the spirit on the inside, and you can't steal the spirit if you believe in it. But to know that the reason why the standards in the world is the way it is because of me. The standards are so high because of me. But it ain't because I told y'all to do that. That was because y'all felt the pressure of my power, that you didn't know how to utilize it. Y'all took the energy of me and then stressed yourselves out to be perfection. Because when you looked at me, you felt because I'm so many different things. It don't make sense. I am so many different spirits. It don't make sense. Oh my God. Through life, I'm seeing it through life. Like, okay, so yes, I am God's child. Right? I'm one of the originals. But through time and through space and through, because of my humbleness and acceptance, I have merged with other gods, with other spirits. I am so many different types of gods into one. I'm not just one main god. I am the gods. I'm leveling up again. I am multiple gods. Multiple. I'm good at it. So I'm the ultra being. I'm the ultra spirit, because they trusted me so much that all wow. So I am just about every god or goddess that you can think of, all into one. They trusted me that much that they combined themselves all together. Even the devil trusted me that much. The devilish spirit is the balancer of all of them. Meaning that I'm leveling up in front of y'all. So I'm learning myself. They're giving me more downloads. So this is what goes on. Having that many powerful entities into one can cause chaos. It can cause confusion, as y'all see in the world. That's what y'all have received. Everyone's divided. Everyone's divided. Y'all divided because y'all took my energy, and when y'all took the energy, it divided everyone. It's like a horror. Oh my God. That's where the horror stories came from. So, okay, I don't know on my screen saying that the battery about to go. I'm at the just to let you know, I'm talking. I might have to do a second part, but it's showing me, saying that my storage is about to be out. So bear with me. So what happened in the world is, say for example, if I'm five, it's more than that. But if I'm five, y'all took the energies and y'all split them up. Now everybody's doing their own thing in the world, and it's causing confusion. And then you got to think about the devil spirit. The devil spirit is confused. So we'll just say one of them, the devil, and the four gods. Now everybody out there doing their own thing, and everybody against each other, because everybody want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it, which causes confusion, where everybody's fighting against each other. So what happened is, when now the evil spirit gets to chime into all of them, because now the evil spirit know how to chime in. Okay, so the evil spirit has chimed into each one. Now it's more chaos and more confusion. So when you look at a horror movie, how many times they say in a horror movie, don't split up? Don't split up, but everybody splits up. They say don't split up. Anytime when everybody split up, what happens? Everybody dies except one. Maybe two. But other than that, one or two maybe live. Other than that, everybody else die. And then think of a movie where everybody start to come together. Majority of them live. So what happened is, when y'all took my spirit, y'all caused chaos in the world. That's why there's so many different entities and different things going on, because everybody was pissed. Everybody wanted their own power, and there was corruption. And when there's corruption, then there's evilness. And when the evilness comes in, the evil overpowers the corruption. That's what happened. That's why y'all that's why so much going on. And that's why it took over y'all. That's why so many people in the world suffering. Now, when it's in me, I'm the balancer. I know how to handle things in the world and keep balance at the same time. Even like I said, even the devil spirit trusts me, because it knows that I'm not going to allow the spirit to go to the stream. I know how to keep it at balance, at peace, because what is the devil's spirit? The devil's spirit is for chaos and stuff, but because of chaos, people don't love people that does chaos. People don't love people that gets mad. People don't love people that do stupid stuff. But because I still have unconditional love, that's why it trusts me. Because it knows that even when it wants to go out too far, I know how to pull it back. That's why I have power over that as well. Even for myself, I do it sometimes myself. If I do a post, I might say something, and I ain't gonna lie like that. I get close to petty. I don't go over petty, but I get close to it. I know that line. So when y'all see certain stuff I say, y'all be like, oh my gosh, she being petty. Nah, I'm close to the line. I know not to cross it. I just use what y'all say and give it right back to y'all. I'm a mirror, I'm a mirror. So I know how to take your words and your actions and give it right back to you in a way where you can understand, see yourself. Instead of trying to see me, you can see yourselves. That's how I do it. So there's times where I will only do one post like that a day. Okay? I try my best, only do once a day. I try not to do it a day, but if I do, it's only one time. I'm allowed one close line a day. Because once you get on that line, you fall down that line. Before you know it, everything is rolling like that. So I learned how to get to the line, but pull myself back. But like I said, when it comes to my spirits, y'all took them and y'all ran with them. That's why the world corrupt the way it is. That's why y'all look at beauty the way y'all look at beauty. That's why y'all look at relationships the way y'all look at relationships when it comes to the man side and the female side. That's why the female thinks she dominant and the guys feel like they the way they do. That's why the earth is all unleveled. That's why the power in the justice systems and legal systems and everything is jacked up. That's why the crops and foods and stuff ain't the way it's supposed to be. That's why sex is a huge thing in this world. Understand? That's why envy is the way it is. There's multiple gods. And all of them is controlling their own narratives. So, when we look at this world, or you look at me, I'm not perfect. Because I deal with a lot of things. But that's what makes me perfect for me. So, hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, no matter if I look like this, no matter if I take this wig off and you see how I look, it's no need to copy. It's no need to be jealous. It's no need to be envious. It's the spirit within me that shines brighter than anything. Same spirit that's within y'all. Be your authentic self. Take what you've been through and use that as the screen. Make that your script. Because more people in the world when you walk out the door that can understand that than the mess that they put on TV. Now I'm not saying, let me reiterate, I'm not saying all of it is bad. But just look at it like this. Sometimes, a good chunk of times, it's good to learn stuff from the old school. Because in order to get to the new school, you got to know how to operate from the old school. Y'all stop focusing so much about slavery and all of that slave mentality stuff. If y'all keep focusing on about white power, black power, brother, man, sister, all of that mess, that's why the world corrupt. Leave that mess behind. We don't care. I don't care. I'm saying I don't care. It happened. It happened. Don't care. It happened. It's over. Stop bringing it to the future and causing more risks. Because the more you talk about certain things, the more it becomes those things. Let it go, child. Let it go. Get a new hobby. Get a new hobby. This whole, all this this, just the black thing or just the white thing. And just to let y'all know, I hope this video is still recording. Just to let y'all know, in this world. It's only two races, black and white. It's only two genders, female and male. That's it. That's it. That's it. Leave it alone. That's it. Accept it. We don't need all the other things. We don't. We all one at the end of the day. We need day and night, and we need man and female. Now, what you decide to look like and act like is up to you. That's your business. But at the end of the day, when it comes to when you write it on the paperwork, when you go and talk in the world, that's it. That is it. Don't try to force all this extra stuff on everybody. That's where the confusion at. Now you're trying to make something perfect. It ain't going to be perfect. And that's the beauty in it. That's the true beauty in it. So allow folks to be able to communicate in this way where we can know that, hey, we're not alone. Instead of trying to make something perfect or to look perfect, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all look like statues. That's what you look like, a statue. And I ain't say that it was something that you need to be staring at either. Y'all are becoming statues. Still as hell. Nothing there. That's what y'all becoming. Something that people can just walk by and say, oh, okay. And keep it pushing. In order to be able to walk in this world and actually have true life, you have to utilize the truth inside of you. If you make your life a lie, you are molding yourself to be a statue. And some of y'all already out here can't even move your faces and stuff. And that goes for both genders. Try to smile real quick. Can't do it, can you? Sorry. Y'all want that life. I'm just saying. Y'all want that life. Y'all don't even want to. Y'all want to fake it so much that y'all put all this crap in y'all face to fake a smile. If y'all really want to be that fake, go to one of these Halloween stores and just put a mask on. I respect you more with that. But when you're doing all this crazy stuff to try to please these people out here, how many of y'all have did so much plastic surgery to yourselves that y'all don't even recognize yourselves? Just to be something that nobody is. And I'm not saying that that's the life you want to live it to the fullest. But enjoy the true beauty that you was presented with. Don't try to steal something. Stop copying what other people look like. Because the same thing you trying to copy, guess what? Now you got to see it on repeat. Y'all have a blessed day.